They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Peyton Watson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jones in at the small forward. And for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Carter in at the center position. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Now Murray. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Shot from 6. In deep. Jokic drops it in.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Banchero. Driving inside. Lock at 6. Can't connect from short range. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Watson, the pass to Jokic. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Buries it from three-point range.
Classic Jokic move right there. The defense is drawn to him inside, so he sends the ball right back out. He plays with such a high IQ.
Banchero cans the 12-footer.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Watson. Here's Jokic. Now here's Murray. Puts it up from 17, and again it's Denver.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
Outside, Bane. Back to Suggs. Now Banchero. Sinks the three-pointer. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jokic kicks to Jones. Jokic against Carter. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Now, here's Jokic. After the miss from Desmond Bane. It's Jokic top of the key. Pass to Johnson. Denver needs to get off his shot. From 18 feet away, Jokic, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now, here's Suggs. He has yet to score. Fades back. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Pass to Jones. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Bane. Now, here's Watson. Not a lot of room. Jokic high post. Over Carter. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Jokic has got 6. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Hardaway Jr. checked in for Jones. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. 5th, Desmond Bane.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Suggs against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Now, here's Banchero. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Murray against Suggs. And here's Jokic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Banchero outside. Wagner against Johnson. And that one's good. Wagner.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Murray. Off target with his 3. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Golden State Warriors. Outside, Bane. There's Wagner with the 3. It's hauled in by Watson. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2 to the inside. Here's Jokic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. That's 12 points for Jokic.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
Wagner outside. Connects from 3-point range. And the Magic lead by 3.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Suggs against Murray. To the paint. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Bane. Banchero left side. Kicks it out to Wagner. Trains the 3-pointer. Wagner's got 13.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Murray. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. 5 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Banchero. 8 points for him. Carter with the screen. And it's Orlando with another.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the 2nd-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
For the Magic, De Silva's checked in, and Black's subbed in for Suggs. And then for Denver, Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jokic, and it's Brown in for Murray. Pass to Brown. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. On the wing, Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And Caro outside. Here's De Silva. Covered by Johnson. Tries from the block. Back to Banchero. Misses the 3. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Utah Jazz. Now, here's Watson. Black defending. Watson dishes to Johnson. Count the basket. Johnson's got 5.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Banchero. 8 points for him.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Brown the pass to Hardaway. Takes the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you guys.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Brown the pass to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Wagner, no good on the free throw. But when you watch Franz Wagner play, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the 2 things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
And the shot goes in. Murray's got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Black the pass to Bain. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Murray. There's 39 seconds left in the first. 2 points. That one goes.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's De Silva. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Valanciunas dishes to Murray. Back to Valanciunas. Brown with it. No scoring in this one. Valanciunas with a screen on Bain. Murray the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Jonas Valanciunas, Murray out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Tyson in at the four-shot. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. What do you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years? Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And the free throw, no good.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
Round the pass to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bain, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now here's Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on Bain. Brown kicks to Hardaway. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hardaway has got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Bounce pass, Black. Payne for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payne's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Lets the 3 fly. De Silva with the rebound. The Magic trail by 6. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Black, no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Hardaway. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the evening. Suggs, he's checked in for Isaac. And Denver also making a switch. Slaughter's checked in. That free throw good from Hardaway.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Fourth, Jamal Murray.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
Out to the right wing, shoots the three. The Magic again can't hit.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Brown finds Hardaway. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Over Suggs. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Suggs passes to Bane. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And that one is good from Suggs.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Now Murray. 10 points for him. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 11. Pass to Hardaway. And here is Murray. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
Fantastic body control by Murray, refusing to let the physical contact of the defense throw him off.
Murray against Suggs. Here's Bane. Let's go. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
For 3, Murray. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Team foul.
Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
Nuggets.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Anthony Black.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Bane kicks to Suggs. Here's De Silva. It's good from long range. De Silva's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Murray. He had 27 points last game. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Drills it from outside. Jokic has got 17 now.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Here's De Silva. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Denver leading by 18. Stolen away. And now Banchero pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
And, guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Black's checked in for the Magic. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on their rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner developed quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
Watson for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
The 3 from Banchero. It's hauled in by Watson.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Jokic with the bucket.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 17-point game. Pass to De Silva. Now Black knocks down the 3-ball. Black's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Now here's Watson. Back to Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And taken away by Brown. And it's Johnson penetrating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
For the Nuggets, Cameron Johnson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Denver making a switch here. Jones is checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Jokic, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for 1 more.
I'll tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Isaac's checked in for Black. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Back to Suggs. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
The first free throw is good.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
2 minutes remaining.
Brown the pass to Jokic. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Over Suggs. Brown, no good. The Magic trail by 17. And here is Suggs. 6 points for him. Payne for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Brown the pass to Jokic. Back to Brown. Takes a 3. Banchero grabs the board. Well, Orlando's shooting well. 50% from the floor. Back to Suggs. Banchero outside. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 17. Jokic inside. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Watson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Clark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Johnson kicks to Brown. Pass to Watson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Brown outside. The 3. And so it's Denver controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been out them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. Glad to have you with us. The Joker is in the building. So far, Nikola Jokic has been all business.
The Joker is taking over. One of the most skilled big guys we've ever seen. Almost as skilled as you, Kenny.
No, I wouldn't say me. I would say Ernie's got the deep skill set on his own. And if you're talking about superstars, Ernie Johnson belongs on that list.
Man, guys, you're making me blush. But keep going. taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. That's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Denver leading by 20. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And that one's good, Jokic.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Banchero. A three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Johnson kicks to Jones. And here's Jokic, defended by Carter. With the fadeaway. Basket good. Jokic has got 26 points.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Banchero, here we go. That one goes. Count it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Murray for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Bane. Wagner against Jones. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
The Magic have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
The Magic trail by 19. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 5 assists tonight.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Watson, the pass to Jokic. Over Carter. Nails the baby hook. Jokic has got 28.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Denver leading by 19 points. Murray scanning the floor. Watson kicks to Murray. Jokic inside. Carter on him. And it's Jokic missing. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Wagner has it in the corner. Banchero outside. Denver grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Banchero against Murray. Watson for three. Cans it from downtown. Watson's got his third basket of the night.
Good read from Murray right there, getting it out to the shooter.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Let's take a look at numbers for Cam Johnson. He's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Well, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Guys, back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Banchero draws the double, and the shot goes down.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And that one misses.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Murray finds Jokic. Over Carter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Magic have gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Back to Suggs. Suggs with a screen for Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Suggs, screen on Johnson. Down low. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Jokic against Carter. Jokic inside. And the layup is good. Jokic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Wagner. And here's Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
Suggs against Murray. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 18 points.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Van Carroll looking around. Hardaway with the steal. Murray outside. Inside, Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. Now a look at the stats for Jamal Murray.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here's Black. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Wagner from long range. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Watson. Here's Johnson. From 12 feet out. Again, the Nuggets score.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Wagner passes to Carter. Now Black. Payne for three. Nailed from three-point land. Payne's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you have to stay connected to Payne. He's too good off the catch.
And here's Johnson outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Van Carroll's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Carter, the pass to Wagner. And the shot is good. Wagner's got 23 points.
The defense was there, but the concentration and focus from Wagner also there. Really good poise.
Johnson outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Watson. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, they get it again. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Jokic has got 39.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And a wide open look for Payne. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Watson kicks to Hardaway. Jokic against Van Carroll. Now, here's Jokic. He's tightly guarded. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Black with it. Banchero passes to Payne. Here's Black. Wagner on the wing. Off target from outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Murray against Wagner. Jokic kicks to Murray. Watson for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Denver calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Orlando, they're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
And when I look at Orlando, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Back to Hardaway. Fires the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Bane, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Unable to get that one. The Magic shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Isaac finds Black. 1:05 left to play in the third. Payne for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Holmes passes to Brown. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Strother and the 3 off target. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by Hardaway. Hardaway against Bane. Over Hardaway. Again, the miss by Bane. Holmes passes to Hardaway. To the wing right side. Shot from free throw range. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 41. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. The Nugget shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Tyson. Now here's Valanciunas. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Hardaway with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. 20 points for him.
We are seeing Hardaway Jr. at his very best. Sometimes he flat out can simply take over games with his scoring ability.
Here's Suggs. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Denver now. Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Batadze the pass to Wagner. Black kicks to Suggs. Back to Black. There's the triple. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Brown outside. Outside Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. Magic have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Now Black. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 25 points.
It's all coming together here for Wagner, a playmaker who can score at every level.
Hardaway sets a screen for Brown. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Wagner. Now Batadze. Here's Suggs. No good on the three. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And it's Hardaway again missing. Magic have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now, here's Suggs. Fades and shoots. And there's Wagner on the assist from Suggs. He's got 29 points.
Boy, Wagner's mid-range stroke looks nice, really fluid. Shot mechanics, perfect.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of positioning.
And Wagner drives in. Here's Suggs. No good on the triple. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. And the basket is good. 9 points for Valanciunas.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Three-pointer. And it's Suggs missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside Hardaway. Mark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful. He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Those three-pointers off the mark. Magic shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. It's tipped. Here's Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Wagner finds Black. Back to Wagner. Batadze setting a screen for Wagner. He's looking for Batadze and finds him.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Batadze is screen on Brown. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Pass to Brown. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Valanciunas passes to Brown. Pass to Hardaway from deep. Black grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. The three from Banchero.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Valanciunas dishes to Brown. Back to Valanciunas. Carter pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Bane passes to Carter. Now Banchero. Wagner outside to the right side. A nice shot by Black.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
Brown kicks to Valanciunas. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Carter. Brown, the pass to Valanciunas. He gets that one. Valanciunas has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
The three from Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Pass to Strother. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And here is Brown. Outside Hardaway. Back to Brown. Shoots over Black. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Wagner finds Black. Now Carter. He's covered by Brown. A kick out to Bane. Here's Banchero for three. And the Magic another three.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Brown outside. And it goes down 2 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Outside, Bane. Banchero, that's for two. Rebound by the Nuggets. Valanciunas has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Hardaway passes to Valanciunas. Chalk up 2 there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Bain with it. Banchero outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Brown outside. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Yes, that goes in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
All right, thanks, B.A. Nikola, huge scoring output for you. How would you describe the night you had?
It was good. I think I scored a lot in the first quarter. The shot was going in, you know. I was shooting a little bit more, so my teammates were finding me, and coach was driving play for me, so it was a good night for me.
I know you like to pass, but your team needs you to score early. Guys?
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.